So what we're looking at today is, just understanding why file reviews are important, who should be doing them, what you need to be considering in terms of setting a criteria for undertaking the file reviews, and also the frequency of those reviews, how they should be recorded, and then we'll look at key areas of focus within the requirements of the CQS standard for file reviews, and just understand what exactly it is that you should be achieving. And then we'll just run through an example of a file review form which may be beneficial to consider using in practice. Although I'm sure you will all have your own templates and be using your own documents and precedents in practice, but hopefully it will guide you. So this is the requirement. So this is what we're looking at. So 5.10 in the 2022 Core Practice Management Standard, which states that practices must have a procedure for regular independent reviews of both the management of the file and the substantive legal content. You need to set your criteria. You need to set it out and explain what your selection criteria is. You need to define the number and frequency of reviews. You need to retain records on the file and also centrally. You need to ensure that your corrective actions are completed within 28 days and then verified, so signed off by the supervisor. The supervisor needs to review and monitor that data generated by the file reviews, and on an annual basis, there needs to be an overarching data analysis review carried out, which includes the file review data. If you are a reviewer, then you need to make sure that any corrective actions that are identified in the file review are completed by the fee earner, or obviously delegated to a member of staff, support staff, whoever will deal with that corrective action. But it needs to be completed within 28 days. And then as supervisor, as the reviewer, you need to verify that. So you need to have somewhere on your form to sign that off to state that, yes, I confirm that this corrective action has been completed. And it needs to be within a 28-day period from when the file review was done. I have to say that as an assessor, I would say probably about 30% of practices I visit often fail to undertake the corrective action within the 28 days, or if they have done the corrective action, then there's an oversight and the supervisor is not signing off that corrective action when it's been completed. So make sure that you factor that into your documented procedure and everybody knows what it is that they're supposed to do and what their own obligations are.